Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I have been so excited to do a makeup look revolving around Thanksgiving, and I think that I've been a little excited to do it because it is also my birthday. My birthday this year is on Thanksgiving. This is such an exciting time getting ready for Thanksgiving because we're getting ready for the rest of the holidays, and I love the holidays. We have Christmas music going, and I don't know, it's just fun to get yourself dressed up and look your best on Thanksgiving and enjoy our family's company. So I'm gonna take you from this face to my naked face. Starting off, I have my eyebrows filled in and I have my eyelids primed with concealer. First thing, I'm going to take a light brown shade and place it in my crease with a large fluffy brush. It just works as a transition shade so that your eyeshadows all blend a little bit easier. Next, I'm going to be taking this gold shade and placing it all along my eyelid. Now, you do not have to use these exact colors, but this is just the look that I'm going for. These are the colors that I have, so that's what I'm going to be using. And then taking the first fluffy brush that I used with no extra product, I'm just going to go back in and buff my crease. Then taking a flatter fluffy brush, this is a MAC 217 brush, I'm taking the most cranberry shade I had in my collection, which wasn't as cranberry as I would liked it to be. If I lived closer to a MAC store, I would have gone and bought the shade cranberry. It is such a pretty shimmery color, but I tried sticking with what I had. I didn't want to go out and buy anything extra, so use what you've got. I'm just going to go in lightly on the edge and deepen my crease. I don't pile it all on at once. I take a little bit on my brush, place it where I want it. If it's not dark enough, then I'll apply a little bit more. So in between applications, I'll take my fluffy brush and I'll blend it out, and then I'll add a little more, take my fluffy brush, blend it out, until I have the desired darkness that I want. And the nice thing about doing your eyeshadow before you do your foundation is you can take a Q-tip and you can clean up all the fallout and really crispen up the line. I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's Pigment Sweet Dreams and place it on the inner corner of my eye to keep things nice and bright. And I lost a little bit of that gold color, so I am just going to apply just a little bit more of the gold shade. Next, I'm going to be smoking out my bottom lash line. Now, this is optional depending on the look you're going for. For Thanksgiving, not everyone wants this dramatic of makeup. So, you don't have to do this next step. You can just put your mascara on, your false lashes on, and you're good to go. But for me, it's my birthday as well, and so I really want to have a more dramatic, really pretty look because that evening I'm gonna want my makeup done. And I guess I could always add this step at the end of the night, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show it to you now. With a pencil brush, I'm going to be taking the same burgundy eyeshadow that I used to deepen up my crease with. I'm going to use that to buff out my eyeliner. I want to keep my top eyeliner very, very thin, so I'm just going to press my brush into the lash line and try to not make it very thick. I lied. I changed my mind. I think I need to add a wing. It's hard. I just love it. What can I say? This wand is a gargantuous. I'm putting on my mascara and holy crap, look at this thing. It's huge. This thing is humongo. Okay, good thing that I did not record myself putting on false lashes today because it was quite the battle, but don't worry, I won. Let's move on to putting our foundation on. Now you can see how red my face is and how light my neck is. I would never try to find a foundation to match my face because if I did, it would look like I had a full mask on. So I match my foundation to my neck and to my chest. Taking my concealer and a micro beauty blender, I'm going to place my concealer underneath my eyes. Now, Ellie and I went and bought these, and I am a little undecided if I like them or not because I feel like it's just gonna like pop out of my hand. The first time I used it, it did pop out of my hand, so I'll let you know if I like them or not. After I set my concealer with powder, I'm gonna take my 217 brush and a lighter shade of purple and buff that on the lower lash line again. And I will admit this look is much darker than I had in mind, but it just kind of went that way. Taking a big fluffy brush and my bronzer, I'm going to warm this face up. With my bronzer, I like to stay on the outer perimeter of my face and leave the center of my face more pale. Now I don't want my whole neck to be bronzed because then I'll look like I have a really white face. So I'm just going to go down the sides of my neck right here. And kind of connecting it up with the bronzer that I applied on my cheeks. That way I look like I have a little bit of color, but that it's not too fake. I'm going to be taking a kind of a bronzed burgundy color of blush and sweeping it on my cheeks. To finish this look off, I'm going to line my lips with a lip liner. Now when I'm tracing my lips, I never leave it just like this. Even if you're going to be applying lipstick over the top, because when that lipstick wears off, you will have this line around your lips and it kind of screams, what year does it scream? I don't know, 80s, 90s, I don't know. Anyway, it is not a cute look. You don't want to leave it just like this. You either want to fill in your entire lip and apply your lipstick over top, or what I like to do is shade the corners of my mouth. I don't want my lip all one solid color. I like the look of having it lined a little bit, but you don't want just one thin line around the outer edges of your lips. So I like to shade the corners of mine. Now my lips are just way too dry to leave a matte lipstick on, so I'm just going to apply a dab of gloss to the center so I don't feel like I'm suffocating. And here is the finished look. I think this is a really great look to wear to any holiday party. You can make it as dramatic or as simple as you want. You just lighten up the steps a little if you don't want it so dramatic. You could switch out the dark lipstick for a lighter color if you are younger, like my cute niece Sherry. She probably wouldn't want to wear this red lipstick. She would probably want to stick to a more neutral lip, or if you're just not comfortable wearing dark makeup. I truly hope that everyone has a really great Thanksgiving. I hope that I have a great birthday. I mean, come on, isn't that the most important thing, right? If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and please drive safe this week. We want everyone safe. And if you're one of those after Thanksgiving shoppers, don't get trampled. Have a fun and safe week, everybody. Bye-bye. These are